Greetings everyone and welcome back to the channel. This is going to be a general spread for the collective highest good. This reading will not be for everyone, so take it how it resonates and don't force anything to fit. It's not your story. This reading is going to be for someone who feels like justice isn't fair. Whether this is you or someone in your energy, but someone feels like justice was unfair to them. Okay, so I don't know. Take it how it resonates. I'm going to start off with some tarot to see what this is about. Whoever this person is that feels like something's unfair, this person violated or abused their power by trying to manipulate others. This is someone that thought they had spiritual authority or ranking and they don't. This could be a pastor, a minister, someone that has a role in leadership. It could be multiple different things, right? So whoever this is, whatever this is about, if it's your story, someone in your life feels like something's unfair, okay? Let's tap in and see what comes out. Can we get an energy reading around this message, around the energy of someone feeling like something's unfair to them? Can we get the energy around this energy reading that I'm picking up on today? I just saw the Temperance card. This is balance being restored. Whatever this justice is, or whoever's receiving justice, is getting what they deserve. Take it how it resonates. What goes around comes around. So this is karma for someone. So somebody is receiving karma and they feel like the karma they're receiving is not fair. We have the Eight of Wands. We have the Eight of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So this is coming in swiftly. This is fast moving, action oriented energy. This is somebody either receiving some type of communication or getting some kind of communication. What's the message? Take it how it resonates. What's the message? Or is this the message? Is this the message for the collective highest good? We have the Page of Pentacles to the King of Pentacles and the Three of Pentacles. Somebody here has the green light. Somebody here has been given permission to come towards you with an offer. Someone's getting permission from the universe to invest in something you're working on. Or someone's getting financial support from the universe. Or the universe is backing up your decision. There's a collaborative effort that is happening where someone has the green light to move forward with their plan of action. Whether this is starting a business, growing your business, expanding your business, working with others, something's happening where you're about to accelerate quickly into some type of new adventure, or there's a new partnership coming in very swiftly, very soon for some of you. This could be a work collaboration. This could be a new partnership. But this is some kind of reward or some type of blessing coming your way. All right, take it how it resonates. So maybe someone is about to receive a blessing from Spirit, and this blessing that's coming in for you, somebody in your energy is going to feel like it's just not fair that you get it and they don't, or you got it and they didn't. Take it how it resonates. At the bottom, I have the Chariot. This is a blessing from the universe coming in. This is justice being served. It's been a long time coming, but it's finally here. Clarify the Page of Pentacles. We got the Two of Pentacles. That's Three Pentacles again. Three Pentacles. This is some kind of new balance is being restored. You see how this Page of Pentacles, the person on this card is balanced. They're not wobbling. They're standing on one foot. They have everything together. They're not wavering in their decision. They're comfortable where they are. After having to juggle or having to manage something on their own. So it feels like somebody here has been doing something on their own for a very long time. Like, if you're the only one that's doing all the work and you're the only one that's trying to balance things out, or you're the only one that's carrying all the weight, whatever this is you were doing in the past, it's about to pay off, or you're about to get some type of financial support to help you the rest of the way. Where's the Two of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles? I heard Ace of Pentacles. We got the Nine of Wands in reverse. Somebody wants you to let down your guards. Spirit wants you to be more open to this opportunity. They feel like you're, the King of Wands is here. Somebody here could be trying to take advantage of you. And Two of Swords. Seven of Swords. Somebody's trying to take advantage of you. Seven of Swords, King of Wands. We got two masculines out here. The Nine of Wands in reverse. The Two of Swords. Somebody is indecisive about something. Be careful if you're dealing with two different people right now. One of these people in your energy feels like what is this? I'm getting very sneaky behavior. Look, the Seven of Wands, the Nine of Cups, the Ace of Wands, and the Empress. Eight of Wands in reverse and the Lovers. The Six of Cups and the Star card. Seven of Cups, Two of Wands. Somebody's trying to steal your energy. Somebody's trying to steal your energy, collective. You got to protect your energy from somebody here. Somebody sees an opportunity here, collective, to offer you something. Maybe you're looking at potential suitors. Maybe you're looking at potential opportunities. Maybe you're being offered multiple things at one time. So you have to balance out whatever this is, what are your options. So Spirit is saying to someone, you have a lot of options here to choose from. Two of Wands and the Seven of Cups. You have a lot of choices to make. Some of these choices could be around your love life. Some of these choices could be around your work life, your personal life. But there's somebody in your life or around you that is trying to make you choose them over someone else by trying to convince you that they're the better option. You are the Empress, or somebody sees you as the Empress. Somebody does want to make a genuine offer, something long-term and something stable, but you have to choose the right partner. You see what I'm saying? You have two offers of some kind coming in. Two of Swords, Two of Wands, Two of Pentacles. You got to weigh your options here. Who's the best offer? What's the best offer? Which path do you take? Who do you choose? What do you choose? Why are you choosing that instead of this? Like, there's a lot of things going on here. Don't know if this is your energy or somebody's like playing in your energy, trying to make you choose them over somebody else, or if somebody else has to make a choice and they have to choose you or somebody else. Somebody has a choice to make regarding love, regarding this relationship. How far do you want this to go? Do you want to continue this connection? Do you want to break up and separate? What do you want? Somebody who doesn't know where they stand with you, or you don't know where you stand with them. And somebody who wants to know, where is this going? Are we going to continue seeing each other? Are we going to make this work? Are we going to work together? Or what? Like, somebody wants answers to something here. This is also giving somebody feels like you're not being honest or you're not being fair with them. You're not giving them a chance. You're blocking them out of your energy. You don't want to hear what they have to say. So somebody feels like you're not being fair to them, or something about you blocking them out of your energy is not fair to them. Somebody is blocked out of your energy. Lover boy energy. There's a lover boy out here. There's a masculine or feminine. There's a lover boy out here that's trying to figure out how they can get back into your energy. Like, what do I have to do to convince collective to let me back into their energy? This is not gonna work. I can't bring them flowers. I can't come with a bunch of lies and bullshit. I gotta come with something more tangible. So what can I offer the collective that'll make them take me seriously and give me a second chance? Right? That's what I'm getting. Whoever this person is, either you don't trust this person or you shouldn't trust this person. Take it how it resonates. Okay? Somebody here is trying to confuse you, collective. They're trying to make you choose them over someone else. Somebody here could be a past person. Somebody here could be a new person. You have two people in your energy. One is past, one is new. The new person wants to build something stable and something solid with you. The old person just wants to waste more of your time. The past person seems to be in need of something from you. The new person wants to offer you something new, something better, something different. So I feel like the choice you have to make is in between two different situations. Lovers for some, career paths for others. But whatever choice you decide to make will determine the outcome of your future. Meaning, if you choose the right person, choose the right path, make the right choice, whatever choice you make will work out in your favor regarding that situation. But if you choose the other option that you may have, the other option may not be the best option for you. Okay, take that how it resonates. Okay, let's move on. It's given you need to protect your energy from the past person and let the new person in. So basically they're saying you need to protect yourself from the past person, the old energy, and let down your guards to the new person and let the new person in. Okay, so whoever the new person coming in towards you, collective, let that person in. Don't block that person from you. Okay, that's your new person. That's your new counterpart. That's your new soulmate. You need to protect yourself from the old person, the past person, not the new person. Let's get some oracles on this and see what this is about. The new person's going to heal your broken heart. The old person's going to break your heart again. Something like that. So protect your heart chakra, your sacral chakra. I don't know. Stay in control of your emotions. Don't get confused. See, we have 222. The star in the center, the 7 of Wands. Something's being protected. You're being protected. And the Empress is peeking out as well. You're being protected from somebody here. Somebody in the 7 of Swords energy. Like I said, a lover boy, player boy. Somebody who wants to play in your energy. Somebody who doesn't take you seriously. Or that you should not take them seriously. Take it how it resonates. All right, we have meditation as your guided message. You need to meditate and get grounded. Stay connected to spirit. Keep your vibrations high. And we have oath and we have beauty. Somebody could be trying to do beauty spells on you, collective, to make you feel unattractive or make you feel like you're not attractive anymore. So basically somebody is doing like beauty spells on someone energy, trying to make you feel less attractive, to make you less attractive. So the person that feels like it's unfair when it comes to this connection you have with someone, this person is jealous of your beauty. You could be more attractive, or you just have an inner beauty that they don't possess. And that's why this person's attracted to your beauty. The person that's attracted to your beauty is dealing with someone who is jealous of you. They feel like it's not fair that this person still has this connection with you. They want this person to cut you off so this person can, be with them. So somebody here is jealous of your connection you have with someone, collective. There's a strong connection you have with someone that somebody here is jealous of. It could be your past lover, your ex-lover. Maybe you're in a new connection, and maybe this new person makes you feel safe. It's giving somebody is jealous of your connection that you have with someone else. Or there's someone in a connection with someone that's jealous of you and the connection you have with the person they're with. Okay, take it how it resonates. They want this person to stop thinking about you, but they can't. So I feel like this masculine is trying to figure out how to get away from this other person to reconnect with you. So somebody is in a situation where they're trying to get away from somebody so they can be with you, but the person they're with doesn't want to let them go. Let's see what this is. We got 7-7 here, so the number 77 could be significant. We got 777. We got 777. And we have 222. Those are angel numbers of confirmation for someone. I also have the number 66 as well. So I'm seeing repeating numbers, repeating cycles, repeating numbers, repeating patterns. Somebody could be having repeating old patterns. Take it how it resonates. We have 777 as well. I also have 1717 with the star card being card number 17. I just saw 1717 on my timer. So pay attention to the signs and synchronicities around you. Those are either signs or warnings that you need to pay attention to, okay? If you don't know the meaning of those angel numbers, look them up, okay? These could also be scriptures in the Bible that you can read for also protection. I don't know what chapter Psalm 77 is, or something in the book of Psalms is significant. It could be Psalm 7 verse 77 or Psalm 77 verse number 7. Take it how it resonates. Clarify this beauty card. Clarify this beauty card. Somebody is jealous of your beauty. Somebody doesn't like that you're more attractive than they are. Somebody's just jealous of your looks. And the person that's attracted to you is more attracted to you than the person they're with. So the person they're with is jealous of you. And we have the 3 of Wands, 8 of Pentacles. Somebody's doing work on you. Now we have the number 88. So double digits confirmation. Angel numbers 222, 777. 8s can be significant as well. Somebody's doing beauty spells on a divine feminine to make you less attractive to this divine masculine. Somebody feels like if they can make you less attractive to this person, they won't want to be with you. But your looks, this person is not just attracted to your outer beauty, they're attracted to your inner beauty. So even if you gain 50 pounds or if you lost 50 pounds and your weight changed drastically, this person would still be attracted to you because the connection y'all have is not on it's on a soul level. It's not a physical thing, it's a spiritual thing. So no matter what this third party tries to do to make you less attracted to this person that feels this way about you, it was not going to work. They're wasting their time and their money paying for spell work to make you unattractive. It's just not going to work. Instead of putting their energy on making you less attractive, they need to be doing beauty spells on themselves to make themselves feel more confident with themselves to attract what they deserve. So somebody here is doing spell work on someone's person to make them less attracted to the person they want to be with. What's this? Oath card. Somebody took an oath or a vow of commitment. We have the Chariot in reverse. Somebody could be dealing with the Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. Somebody who doesn't want you to move forward or move on, or somebody doesn't want this other person to move on. I feel like for a lot of you, this is past person that doesn't want you to move on to somebody else. Ace of Swords. Yeah, so the truth is, for some of you, this masculine doesn't want this divine feminine to move on. This person doesn't want you to close out this cycle. They don't want you to let them go. They want you to fight for this connection or hold space for them, or keep waiting for them until they come back. A lot of you have decided that you're no longer putting in any effort to, I guess, work with this person from your past. This could have been a past lover of yours, past life soulmate, whatever the case is, but you're choosing to move forward on your spiritual path, or you're choosing to move on with your life. If this is your divine masculine, they are saying this person is working towards becoming a better version of themselves, but they're not where they need to be right now. And for some of them, they know that you're moving forward and that you have to move forward, but this person doesn't really want you to move forward without them. So they may be trying to send you messages through music to communicate to you how they feel versus directly communicating to you how they feel. Okay? They want me to read the oath card from the book just to get some more information on this card, the oath this person could have taken, or the oath that was taken. This card says that the symbol for this card says that this is the symbol for all promises and is a reminder to keep the ones that you've made. So this person could have made a promise to you, collective, or they promised to do something, collective. They want to keep their word and they want to keep their promise, right? Take it how it resonates. They promise you something. They want to make good on their word. They don't want you to think they're not being honest with you. They want you to listen to, take it how it resonates. Moving on. An oath is never made lightly nor in jest. Promises are meant to be honored. When you choose this symbol, perhaps it's time you look at how you've made your promises. Have you crossed your fingers behind your back, relinquishing the magic that binds you to your oath? Has anyone broken his, her, or their oath to you? Let that person go. Don't hold on if someone refuses to be honorable and honor their commitment that they made with you. For now, the most important promise you can make is to yourself. So promise to be kind and loving and honorable and good to yourself. Do no harm to anyone else. To belong to me, you must keep this promise. So even if this person took an oath, a vow of commitment to honor their oath with you, and they broke their commitment and they chose somebody else, if that person made that choice, if that was their decision to do something different than what they promised to do, then the justice they receive for making that decision on their own is what they deserve. So let's just say this person, again, feels it's unfair, that they're getting unfair treatment for making a decision on their own. So this person feels like they shouldn't be punished for not choosing you to be their partner. They feel like if it's free will, freedom of choice, then why am I being punished for not choosing my divine counterpart? The reason they're being punished is because they took a vow of commitment. Before they changed their mind, they vowed to commit to you. But something happened along the way and they changed their mind. You can't break a promise you made in the middle of the, you know what I'm saying, and decide something different, you know? So this person feels like they're being punished for making a decision that they wanted to make instead of choosing the path they chose to be on. They feel like they're being unfairly judged for their choices. Like, if that makes sense, right? They just feel like it's not fair for being punished for not choosing to be with you. If it's freedom of choice, then they should be able to do whatever they want. You can do whatever you want, but you can't get away with it. You know what I mean? Not when you made a vow of commitment to honor your person, yourself, or God. You can't get both, you know? So this person just feels like it's not fair. They're being treated this way by you, or they're being treated this way by spirit. They feel like they were lied to when they were told they can make their own decisions. You know how Leo went to the oracle and asked, and the oracle told Neo that he didn't come here to make a choice. He already made the choice. This person didn't come here to make any choices. They already made the choice. The choice was made before they got here. But when they got here, they changed their mind. And that's why they're being judged or punished, because they already committed to something else. You know what I mean? So they're not being punished unfairly. They're receiving the karma they deserve for choosing the path, the choice, whatever it was, right? They blocked themselves. So it is fair treatment they're receiving. It's not unfair. They chose this path. They chose this lifestyle. They chose this person. They chose whatever this was. So whatever they're getting from whatever they chose is what they deserve. And in the background, I'm listening to Tank, and the song is called I Deserve. So yeah, they deserve this. Like it or love it, it is what it is. You made the choice. And if this is you that chose the wrong path, or if you chose the wrong person, or if you took this person back when you were told not to go back to that person, and they're not treating you fairly, then you're getting what you deserve. You deserve better, but if you choose not to open yourself up to receive those things, then you open yourself up to what you don't deserve. So change the situation by choosing to walk away and let this go. You don't deserve to be treated this way by whoever this is that doesn't value you. Let them go. Let them figure things out on their own. I don't know. But you're being protected from somebody here, because somebody here is trying to take advantage of you. What's the messages? Any more messages? Somebody want to just steal your energy. They're coming back to steal some of your good energy because they ran out. Look, somebody has heart chakra activation. Somebody's heart chakra is being activated. Maybe you activate this person's heart chakra or vice versa. Cloaking spells. Somebody who needs to learn how to do cloaking spells. Cloaking spells protect you from psychic attacks, intrusive thoughts, unwanted thoughts, negative spirits, and unwanted readings. This is an energetic concealment. It protects your energy. So either you're doing a cloaking spell, or you need to do a cloaking spell to protect your energy from this person, or your spirit guides have put a cloaking spell around you to protect you from this person's energy. Take it how it resonates, okay? Somebody's trying to trap you with a baby. Empress could be a mother. Somebody could be trying to trap you with a baby, or they tried to trap you with a baby, but it didn't work. Or this person got trapped by somebody with a baby. Baby trap. Also, somebody set a trap for you that they thought was going to work, but it didn't work because you already knew it was coming. So maybe this is somebody's message to let you know that this person from your past is coming back in to get you pregnant. So if you decide to be with this person, make sure you use protection. I feel like they tried to get you pregnant before, but they failed. But they're going to try to do it again if you let them do it, okay? So protect your energy from this person if you're having sex. This person also could have broke your heart in the past. They want to heal that now. This person wants to apologize for breaking your heart. They want to heal your heart. Baby, I'm sorry. I broke your heart is what I'm hearing. Please forgive me. I didn't mean to hurt you. I was on my bullshit. So this person's coming in to confess that they know they broke your heart. And they know that they made you feel some type of way. And they're saying they were on some bullshit back then. But now they've grown and they've learned from their experiences. And now they want to do the right thing. Take it how it resonates. This person's heart chakra could have been closed off in the beginning, but now since you left this person behind, their heart chakra has been activated, and now they're ready to love you. Take it how it resonates. Choose wisely. Baby, I'm sorry. I can't make this up. I just heard it in my head. Baby, I'm sorry. Please forgive me for breaking your heart, for choosing the wrong path, for making the wrong choice. Okay, take it how it resonates. Somebody here has passed their test, you or them. Somebody is being transformed from darkness into light. So this person had to go through an ego death and be transformed from darkness to light. So if this was your person that ran off with somebody else, take it how it resonates. They have closed out a cycle with this karmic energy for some of them that tried to trap them with a baby. The test results were negative. This person has been fully activated. Their heart chakra is now open and ready to receive. So divine feminine, in the past, this person could not love you because their heart chakra was not open to the love that you gave them. But since you left this person behind and you walked away, their heart chakra has been activated. It's now open to receive your love. But you don't have to go back to this person if you choose not to. But if you choose to go back to this person, Spirit is saying their heart is open to receive you now. Okay, they've passed their test. But be careful and be mindful, okay? They could be still hurting on the inside from a past experience. Take it how it resonates. But this person's being transformed from darkness into light. Maybe you are as well. Detox your heart, your mind, and clear your space. Police here could be involved. Take it how it resonates. Or they were involved. Undercover cops could have been involved. This could have been a forced entry of some sort. A break-in, a theft. You were the real deal, or you are the real deal, collective. They speak truth from their fog of trauma, okay? This person had clouded judgment, of a false sense of security, some type of unhealed trauma in the past, collective. But it looks like they have since activated their heart chakra and now they're healing from those things, okay? Someone is trying to pull you back in. This could be growing pains as well. The results were false. Take it how it resonates. This person is under a siren spell. So basically, this masculine was under a siren spell. A siren spell is a spell that is cast on someone to trap them, in a sense. And the only way a siren spell can be broken... Give me a second. Hold on. I want to tap into that siren energy for a second. Hold on a second. So basically, Spirit is saying this person was sirened by a siren who put a spell on them, a binding spell. Spirit is saying the binding spell that the siren used to capture this person's heart has been broken, okay? This person's no longer under that siren spell, okay? So when you're under a siren spell, okay, a siren spell and how you break it. To overcome a siren spell, you don't overcome a siren spell by fighting it head on, but by calling it out, or like by pulling its influence or replacing it with something stronger. So basically, to break a siren spell, you can't fight it. You got to sort of submit to it or surrender to it or give into it and let it take you in. And you have to be called out of the energy by something more stronger than that siren's energy is. A divine feminine's energy is more powerful and more dominant than a siren spell. But when the masculine is under the influence of the siren, the divine feminine, her pull is not strong enough to pull that person out of that energy. What happens is the divine feminine ends up getting pulled into that same trap that masculine's been stuck in. So in order for the spell to be broken, somebody has to be free or break the spell to break the spell on the other person. You know what I'm saying? So by divine feminine pulling her energy away from the masculine, it broke the bond between them temporarily. So the spell that was placed on the masculine can be broken. You see what I'm saying? So you help break the binding spell that the siren had on this person's energy. Okay? There's another interpretation regarding the binding spell that sirens use to capture their victims. Okay, they also cloak their energies as divine feminines to trap the masculines into thinking they're true divine feminines, but they're not. They're Jezebels, sirens, Leviathan spirits, whatever. All right. Psychological or emotional interpretation of what a siren spell is. Sirens can represent toxic allures, people or situations or thoughts that tempt you, but ultimately they also harm you. Okay? So this person was tempted away by a siren. This could be a relationship, addiction, it can be a trauma bond, or it can be self-sabotaging or desire. How to break the spell? First of all, you got to name it. You got to call it what it is and truly acknowledge what it is and be honest with yourself. Secondly, you got to ground yourself, meditate, get grounded. You got to return back to the reality. You got to journal. You got to meditate. You got to talk to someone if you need to about what's going on, spiritually speaking. Number 3, you have to replace the song the siren used to cast the spell on the person that was being spell casted. You have to focus on a healthier vision or a calling and what values or truth are stronger than the temptation, right? So what's more tempting to the divine masculine than anything else in the world? His divine counterpart. So basically, you're kind of being used as a lure, as a bait to pull this person out of this siren spell. Okay? How do you create distance between the siren and the victim? You limit the exposure to the person, the place, or thing that triggered them in the first place. So to separate you or to remove you from this siren spell, Spirit had to separate you from your masculine. To limit the exposure of the work that was being done on the masculine. See what I'm saying? Because you were connected to them energetically, you were directly or indirectly being affected by the energy as well, right? So your cord had to be cut temporarily so you can regain your strength and fight back with this energy, right? The last thing it says is spell breaking isn't about resistance, it's about redirecting the focus of the energy. So this masculine is being redirected to take their focus away from that situation so they can align themselves with their higher calling. Okay? Take it how it resonates. But that's the spirit of the siren. That's how the spell is cast. That's how it's broken. And sometimes the counterpart that was removed from that person is used as a lure or a bait to lure them away from the trap, like bees to honey. Okay? There's more information I can go into about it, but I'm just going to leave it there. I don't want to make this too long, but that's how you break a siren spell. And this person could have been under a siren spell, or they are under a siren spell. For some of you, you guys could have a rainbow baby or a rainbow child with this person. Your wishes are being granted, and this person could be off of their meds, okay? Somebody who could be on medication but off their meds. Spirit is saying don't wish them well because they disobeyed the Most High. Now, going back to the judgment, them feeling like it's not fair treatment, they're being treated this way or being treated this way by this person. It is judgment because of their choices. They disobeyed the Most High. Obedience is always better than sacrifice. Your masculine sacrificed you. Literally, they sacrificed you for another situation, person, place, or thing. Instead of working with their divine counterpart, they chose someone else. They disobeyed the commandment, the Most High, their oath, whatever. That's why they're being handled this way. All right. This came out in the reading yesterday. 2 hearts beat as one, love at first sight. You and this person were a match in heaven, made in heaven. This person got tricked by the devil. That siren spirit tricked this person. Their plan didn't work. So again, the devil thought they was going to be able to trick this person into leaving their counterpart, which they did leave the counterpart behind, but it was only temporary separation. It wasn't a permanent ending. It's a temporary break between two people, right? Their plan to separate you two did work, but it's not going to work in the end, all right? This new love gonna make you forget about what's his name. Some of y'all getting a new person because unfortunately for some of y'all, this person's not going to pass the spiritual test. They're not going to be able to break free from the siren spell. For some of you, you've already given up on your person and you've already moved on. So without you assisting this person, helping them free themselves from this siren spell, they don't have the energy to do it by themselves. So you're going to get someone that's going to come in. It's going to make you forget about what's his name, okay? Spiritually possessed by a demonic spirit. So I'm getting two different versions. A lot of you don't have a divine counterpart coming back in because the siren spell has completely this person's like wrapped up in the siren's energy to the point where they may not be able to get out. And instead of you waiting for this person to come back in, Spirit's going to send you another person to help you continue on with the work that you're doing or the work you need to be doing. All right. Give me a second. I want to see something. In regards to the spiritually possessed person, possessed with a demonic spirit, is this the divine counterpart of the collective that you want them to currently wait for? Or is this the person being replaced by somebody else? Somebody's being replaced by somebody else because your previous counterpart was not able to pass the spiritual test. All right, so new love is coming in for you. What's the energy around the siren masculine that's under the siren spell that's spiritually possessed? What's their current energy? What's their current energy? I didn't even see this. This person's being sent by the devil. Someone is concerned about their living situation and more lies and more secrets. The past person has secrets and lies. They're hiding something from you. They're keeping a secret from you, collective. This person's being sent by the devil. So the past person's coming back, collective, but they're being sent by the devil with more lies and more secrets to tell. Okay? What's the energy around this past person? Judgment. And they're under judgment. It just fell out of my hand. You need to close out the cycle with this person from your past if they're under the demonic spirit. And open your heart to receive new love when it comes in. Because this person's demon possessed and they under demonic influences right now. They haven't been released yet. So this person hasn't been released yet. The past person hasn't been cleared by spirit or been released yet. They still have more work to do on this person. They haven't completely surrendered to spirit. They still haven't, I don't know, made the connection yet. Yeah, this person's not ready for love. So the reason why the past person is being blocked from your energy is because they're still not ready for this connection with you yet, collective. Spirit is still working on this person energetically to bring them into alignment. Yeah, they're not ready yet to fight or to deal with this connection with you yet, collective. The spell work that this person is under, the binding spell on this person hasn't been broken yet. This energy that's on them hasn't been broken yet. This third party that's around them is still in their energy, something like that. King of Cups, Queen of Cups. They're still trapped in this third party situation with this other energy. They're in another commitment. They still haven't released themselves from this person. They're still going back and forth about their decision. They still haven't closed out a karmic cycle. So the past person is being blocked out of your energy because they still haven't closed out a karmic cycle with this third party yet. They're still intertwined with this demonic spirit somehow. But this is your counterpart. You two are a match. But the cycle between the two of you has closed out because this person still hasn't released themselves from this karmic attachment yet. All right. What was the oracle that came out? Change. This person still hasn't changed. So the past person still hasn't changed completely yet, collective. All right, let's see what this is from the book. And we're going to close this out. They are changing, but they haven't completely changed yet. They're still going through the change they need to go through. They're not ready yet, basically. Boundaries also shows itself here. A symbol is assertiveness, care, and self-love, and energetic awareness, okay? This is having energetic boundaries with this person, okay? The card change says shift, movement, realignment, disruption, transformation, metamorphosis. So this mask is undergoing their spiritual awakening process. They're in the process of awakening to their higher self. They haven't made the connection yet, but they are in the process of awakening, this masculine. So they're not ready for union with their divine counterpart yet because they haven't completed their transformation process. They're still healing this person, okay? The awakening meaning for this card says that change is inevitable and all will come together whether or not you want to accept it or not. Change can be scary, it can be hard, and sometimes downright heartbreaking, but when you're able to accept that change is the only constant in the universe, you can deal with it easier, right? The only thing you have to control or true control over is how you act or react in your actions that define who you are. All right, this card is asking that you look at the events that are happening to you or around you in your new light energy. The more you resist change, the harder it's going to be to move forward, Chariot in reverse. And often the further behind you become. So the reason why this person isn't coming forward is because they're resisting change. And they're making things harder than they have to be. They're fighting against changing. They don't want to become who they need to become. They don't want to heal whatever needs to be healed. They don't want to do the work. The harder you resist change, the harder it is to move forward. You have the Chariot in the upright. They have the Chariot in reverse. It's hard for them to move forward or to balance out this energy because they won't change something they need to change. Their attitude, their perception, their life in general, they're doing things the wrong way. Look how these animals looking at this man carry all this shit on his back. Like, why you doing all this work by yourself? Why you ain't asking nobody for help? Why you being so stubborn? Why you doing this alone? Like, what are you doing? You don't have to do this by yourself. Whatever. Take some time to contemplate this card. Is the change you are experiencing an inner change or external change? Is it a small change or something more drastic? Not all changes need to be life-changing. Even the small shifts can illuminate so much. The shadow meaning is inability to move, being stuck or define what is, or being in denial. So somebody here could just be in straight up denial. They need to change. They think everything is fine. They're perfect. Ain't nothing wrong with me, something wrong with you. You know what I mean? Not taking accountability. Being stuck and stupid, just not listening to their intuition, just doing things the wrong way. So maybe this person doesn't want to grow up. Maybe they like being stuck and stupid. I don't know. They're just saying like this person doesn't want to change their ways. We have the King of Pentacles twice, the King of Cups, the Queen of Cups, and the Empress. No Emperor is out here. No divine masculine counterpart is on the board. I don't know. Somebody may want you to change. They thought the spell worked, but it didn't. Somebody here could be Cancer. could be a Cancer rather. Ding dong, the witch is dead, and you are hidden in plain sight for everyone to see, and this is in spiritual court. So this is a spiritual matter. Somebody's in spiritual court. They're under judgment. They're being asked to make certain changes. If they choose not to make the changes they need to make and keep resisting the changes they need to make, they're going to be stuck forever. It's up to them to do the work. It's not up to you anymore. It's up to them. So if you've done the work and you've healed, you've changed, you've made changes you need to make, you can now move on and make I just heard make this person jealous of you. Somebody thinks you're trying to make them jealous of you. Somebody feels like you're trying to make them jealous. Somebody thinks you're trying to make them jealous. They don't think that you really changed. You're just acting like you changed, but you haven't changed at all. You're still doing the same things you used to do. Somebody doesn't believe that you've changed, that you don't do the things you used to do anymore. They think they can come back and just do whatever they want to you. Yeah. Somebody doesn't like the way that you've changed and how you've become more protective over your energy. You used to be easy to manipulate. You used to be easy to deceive. You used to be an easy target, but not anymore. You changed. You have changed, collective. You're not the same person you used to be anymore. You're not codependent. You don't depend on other people like you used to, or you used to depend on people, now you don't. Now you take care of yourself. You don't rely on others to support you financially. You got your own money. Somebody don't like the way you've changed. Yeah, you're the Queen of Swords. So somebody feels like you've changed, collective. You used to be different. You used to be easy to manipulate. You used to be easy to control. But now you have boundaries and standards and self-respect. And now this person can't deceive you anymore. They don't like the way you've changed. Yeah, they don't like how you changed. You have self-love now. And this person doesn't like how you changed. They don't like the way you changed. They want you to change. They don't like the new you, basically, because you've changed. The new you is not the old you anymore. The new you don't play games like you used to, or don't allow people to play games with like you used to. You're standing on business here. And this person doesn't like the new you. Well, that's their problem, right? Not yours. You got new love coming in, collective. Look, somebody is going mad crazy in deep shit. They owe somebody a lot of money. They stressed out. Damn, I miss you. I like the chemistry between us. And foolish is the man that will not change. This person's being foolish because they won't change. Change is inevitable. They're being uprooted or transported, transplanted, and you were not supposed to see this coming. Pisces could be significant. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. You're standing on business, collective. The new you has came, like, so it's like the new version of you is you're expanding your knowledge, your wisdom. You've learned a lot of lessons. You've learned how to protect your energy. You've learned a lot along the way. You're more confident in yourself. You don't just openly give to others who don't give back to you. You've learned a lot of lessons here. So now you're standing in your power. You're standing in your truth. You're honoring your feelings. You're not letting anybody play with you anymore. Yeah. I can't make it up. And there's the divine masculine. Yeah, you're standing on business. And there's the counterpart you've been waiting for. So this new counterpart is coming towards you. It's going to be a fire sign for some of you. Aries, very significant. Taurus is also here. But this is going to complete. I don't want to say it's going to complete you, but it's going to make your past person very jealous. This is a power couple. So your new divine counterpart is going to match your energy, collective. You made the right choice by moving away from the situation and moving on with your life. And choosing to cut this person off was the best choice you could have ever made. So you have a new love coming in, a new divine counterpart coming in, somebody who's not going to play about you. You guys are going to match each other's energy. Your spirit is going to align. Your path are going to be similar or the same. You guys will manifest and create wealth together. This is going to be a love cycle, a new love offer coming in very soon. Take it how it resonates. It could lead to marriage or long-term commitment if you're looking for that. For some of you, you may conceive a child with this person or get pregnant. But I do see good things coming your way. I do feel like you did the best. You made the right choice. Turning your back on the situation and leaving this person behind was the best choice you could make. So I feel like for some of you, you're getting your wishes granted. All right. Your wishes are being granted. Somebody want to rub on your booty. Somebody want to rub on your booty. It says, come here, stink, stink. Let me rub on your booty. Somebody ready to make love to you. All right. Let's close this out with a closing message. For those of you that resonated with the Siren spell message, take it how it resonates. That's not going to be everyone's story. But basically, this is a new chapter, a new cycle, a new beginning for a lot of you for breaking the Siren spell that was put on you by this person. You slayed all your demons, okay? You've mastered your emotions. And you're on a new path, okay? Remember to practice self-love, okay? Remember to practice self-love. Another 6. So the number 66 can also be significant. Take it how it resonates. All right, Dragon Slayer, Demon Slayer. You are a demon slayer. You slayed all of your demons, collective. All right, card number 6 says, when the heart is involved, people don't always have the best intentions. They will pretend they're good for you, only for you to find out they're toxic or even abusive. The time has come for you to face your dragons, and you must slay them before they slay you. Of course, you don't have to do that literally, but make sure that they know you won't stand for their mistreatment anymore. So you're standing on business. You're not allowing anybody to mistreat you anymore, all right? You're setting healthy boundaries with people in your life, and you're making sure that everybody knows where they stand with you and where you stand with them, okay? Number 24 breaks down to a 6. You're going to have to set boundaries with this past person. They're going to keep trying you until they get back in. Remember to practice self-love. You are familiar with the concepts of self-love and self-care, but either you've never actually or actively practiced them, or they're something you fell behind on doing. Either way, you should get back to yourself. Keep yourself, manage yourself, maintain your ways, do the small things to make you feel better. This could be going on a vacation, taking a salt bath, going on a trip with your friends, or something that you enjoy doing, all right? Somebody here just needs to do more self-care treatment, especially if this person's doing beauty spells to make you feel unattractive. Don't feel unattractive. Don't let that get to you. But this person is trying to make you feel unattractive. So they're doing beauty spells to make you feel less attractive. Do your beauty magic on yourself and reverse the spell back to them, right? Expectations also came out. Don't seek anyone else's approval. You don't need anybody else's approval. People will always have their own opinions of you and their own expectations of who they think you should be. Their opinions are almost always based on their own restrictive norms of society. Remember that you have permission to be whoever you are. It is up to you to choose your path. You don't need anyone else's permission to do what's best for you. So somebody here doesn't like the path that you're on. The fact that you chose to be by yourself is bothering somebody else. You being alone makes somebody else feel insecure with themselves. You don't care about being in a long-term commitment. You don't mind being single and alone. You know how to make the best of both worlds. You can be single and alone, or you can be happy and in a relationship. You don't need anybody to validate your emotions. You feel like you have your own free will and you do whatever you want. And somebody doesn't like your independent nature or your free spirit. They want you to be confined in a box so they can control you, but you can't be controlled by anyone. All right? Some of you could be fairies or like fairies or into fairies. But yeah, that's what I'm getting. You're not supposed to see this coming, but this is what's coming in for you, collective. Enjoy your new life is what I want to say. You deserve it. Okay? Peace, love, and light to you all. Namaste.